This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking deep in the very first play. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, how about this call here in the first play in the national championship? They take a shot downfield. They don't hit it, but you know what? I think it sends a message to the defense and also gives us an indication of what their personality and approach is like in a big game of this magnitude. They're going to be aggressive.
Nice grab. It's Wilson. Crosses the 25. Tackle made on the play, the 29-yard line.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser-focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
He shreds the tackle. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kurt.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st.
Touchdown, Florida. They draw 1st blood in this national title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
7, Washington, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking for some space. It's Washington. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looking downfield, it's Williams. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They break it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And the Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Defense will make the stop. What will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Ball handed off. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight.
0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. He finds his man. Clay moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep down the middle. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? They're going to run it here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Williams. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Down he goes. It's a sack.
A good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He lets it go. He's got it, and no for a 1st down. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. 1st down and goal.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
Or it's snapped to the back. Touchdown, Washington. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. And that's a long straight misfire.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
With the RPO caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Williams. He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Gators. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Williams. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
47 on the play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Well, they try the middle, but stop for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense, they're going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass rush closing in.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point, knocked right down the middle.
17, Florida, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Will take over first and 10.
So they'll start this drive with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Okay, so here's second down. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. The ball is picked off. Touchdown, Washington. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball, but you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air, and the defense is able to come down with him, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Will take over first and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking deep over to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Incompletion sets up a second down. To the air, it's Lagway. Back-to-back deep shots. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Took contact on the throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
Now it's second down here. Quick throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. Huskies come to the line in the hurry up. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. RPO here, fourth down completion to the right. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
To throw, it's Williams. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out the third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Huskies will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. Hit just as he throws the ball.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Makes the catch. It's Washington. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Washington Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Williams. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw yet again. He lets it rip. Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
To the air, it's Williams. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here's the second down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Huskies will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pass hot. Can he get in? Run down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Big decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. This This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there to get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over.
The Florida offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
What a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The offense really clicking here. First down, looking to throw the football. Right up by the receiver. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. The Gators looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Washington Huskies will take over. First and 10.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, it's Williams. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the deep shot is incomplete. brought it in, but couldn't get the foot down in bounds.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Let's go. Right.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain in that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Florida, 35.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Washington Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Sacked until lost back to the 6.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Second down and long now from their own 6. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
They finally corral him at the one. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The run to the left, trying to find Bader. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
For the extra point.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Florida 42, Washington 31.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Williams. Quick throw to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's looking deep again. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Florida 49, Washington 31.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. He keeps it. QB draw. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Crosses the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
He's brought down.
Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
They're setting now to try the PAT.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Florida.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the option play here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida Gators.